On January 3rd, the U.S. Justice Department filed suit against the state of Texas to challenge Senate Bill 4 regarding immigration law. Monica Chavez with the story.
If Senate Bill 4 takes effect on March 5th, it will empower state police to question people's immigration status, raising concerns about potential racial profiling.
And I think that the concern is that how could law enforcement go about implementing this without engaging in racial profiling, right? Are they going to be asking these questions only of people that look a certain way, speak a certain way, right?
UTRGV Political Science Assistant Professor Álvaro Corral says Texas Senate Bill 4 makes crossing the border without permission a crime. The first violation is a misdemeanor with up to 6 months in jail, and repeating it becomes a felony with a punishment of up to 20 years in prison. Immigration lawyer Mauricio Garcia says in 2012, Arizona tried to pass Bill 1070, similar to SB 4. The U.S. Supreme Court, in the case Arizona versus the U.S., ruled only the federal government has the power to make and enforce immigration laws. Garcia says Texas is revisiting the case due to the fact that the actual U.S. Supreme Court looks different than in 2012 and believes the main goal of SB 4 is to terrorize the immigrant community.
What this law is going to do is going to interrupt those plans if you are in the immigration process. If you have immigration cases under state law, I don't care, you go to jail. So that's going to affect quite a few people who are trying to do things legally. Back then, you had a court that perhaps wasn't so friendly to that law. And in this case, you may have a court that could be a bit more favorable to proceeding with that law.
In a news release on December 18, Governor Abbott says he signed SB 4 into law to stop the tidal wave of illegal entry into Texas, add additional funding to build more border wall, and crack down on human smuggling. Corral says with less than 2 months from SB 4 potentially taking effect, concerns regarding police training on race profiling will be raised.
If police, and other law enforcement officials at the state level don't receive that training before March 5th, then that gives them a lot of sort of leeway as to how they'll implement this at the street level.
For KVAQ TV in Brownsville, Monica Chavez.